Hi, and welcome to the Language Zoo channel. My name is Tim. Thank you for joining me today on this video segment called Doing More with Less. If you're new to the Language Zoo, I highly recommend you look at the introduction videos, number 1 and number 2, and a few of the other ones, just so you get a better understanding and some background on what the Language Zoo channel is all about. My philosophy is that you can do a lot more in your target language with less. And that is what I want to share with you today in today's video. Today, I want to show you the power of using phrases and vocabulary to accelerate your language fluency in your target language. We will do that by focusing on high-frequency verbs and non-verbs. When I say non-verbs, I'm just simply saying any word that is not a verb. And I'm trying to keep things simple and lean by not going into a lot of grammar or detail, by exploring all of the parts of speech. And that's why we're calling it verbs and non-verbs. Part of the philosophy at the Language Zoo is being able to speak and communicate in your target language in an effective and in a smart way. So that's why I like to call it my lean language startup recipe. And so simply put, by focusing on high key vocabulary and conversational frameworks or phrases, where you basically fill in the blanks of set phrases, depending on the context or the situation you're in. So highly engaging questions are included in this. High frequency and highly versatile responses. High frequency requests to guarantee you're interacting and growing in your target language fluency. What I mean by to guarantee you're interacting and growing in your target language fluency is I believe that the more you interact in your target language, for example, asking questions in your target language, making requests in your target language, asking questions about the language itself, for example, how to pronounce something, or getting clarification. These are all different functions of how language works. The other aspect is using your limited vocabulary and target language knowledge to its maximum. So this is where the do more with less comes in. So finding and creating opportunities for you to use as much as you know in your target language in as many conversations as you can. So my philosophy is it's not so much how many words you know, but how well can you use those words that you do know. When you don't know the exact wording or word, you can dig deep and try to see and say whatever you can to be understood. So remember, less is more. But you may be wondering, but Tim, if I don't have a lot to say, then it probably sounds like I don't know the language well. Well, yes, on the one hand, yes, you don't know the language well because it's limited. But that does not mean that you can't have meaningful interactions and sophisticated conversations based on the little knowledge that you do have of your target language. You don't have to limit yourself to just the basic phrases that are often taught by a lot of the books and the language programs out there. I'm here to tell you that by looking at key phrases and focusing on maximizing the use of your vocabulary toolbox, you will be able to have much more enriched conversations.